Hello, this is the Controversial Canadians. Today we'll be discussing the Burnaby-South by-election.
Jagmeet Singh's political career is in jeopardy. If he can't win this by-election, his time as leader of the New Democratic Party is over. To be able to prove that he has a chance at winning nationally, he must win this small riding. Now, he's now in the polls. He's polling well, but he's facing a lot of competition there. The Liberals have a candidate, the Conservatives are in there, and as a matter of fact, the People's Party of Canada and Maxime Bernier have a stake in this election as well. So, Caleb, what can you tell us about Maxime Bernier and the People's Party here?
Well, they are running Lynn Tyler Thompson, who the CBC has labeled as an anti-trans agenda activist.
Oh, no.
As she's running on reforming the education system in Burnaby-South. She's a Christian, which is also making CBC dislike her even more. There's also Jay Shin being run by the Conservative Party. I haven't been able to find out any of his views, except he's against the carbon tax, which seems to be the only platform that the Conservatives have been running on. And then there's also Richard T. Lee, the Liberal candidate, who was replacing Karen Wang, who was removed from Burnaby-South as a candidate for making racist comments against Jagmeet Singh.
What?
Singing "She Can."
No, a Liberal making racist comments.
It's true.
Oh, my.
She said as the only Chinese candidate, she would win because Jagmeet's only Indian.
Oh my goodness.
So we've got Jay Shin with the Conservative Party, Richard T. Lee with the Liberal Party, Jagmeet Singh with the New Democratic Party, and Lynn Tyler Thompson with the People's Party of Canada. Now, Jagmeet Singh, he could easily win this thing if he starts focusing on campaigning more and stops focusing on federal politics. He's been calling on the Prime Minister to pull out of Venezuela and to stop supporting them. And he's been focused fully on that. He's not putting his emphasis on his own riding, which he should be if he really wants to stay in leadership. Tom Mulcair of the New Democrats has called him out and said, the knives will be out if he loses this. He's gone as party leader. So, and it's a very close race with Lynn Tyler Thompson of the People's Party at 10% of the vote of the support right now.
No way. The People's Party are polling at 10%?
10%.
Wow.
In a British Columbia riding.
Which is, British Columbia is a pretty liberal province.
Yep. Jay Shin of the Conservatives is at 22%. Richard T. Lee is up to 28%. And Jagmeet Singh is leading currently with 33% of the total support.
So, Caleb, although this election is really small, I mean, it's just a small little riding,
Yep.
This is giving us some very important clues as to what Canadians are thinking politically right now. I mean, the fact that the People's Party of Canada can get 10% in a place like British Columbia suggests that they might actually have a chance at having a big impact this year. I mean, how do you think they're going to do in Alberta if, they have 16% of their membership there, and also Quebec, where Bernier is from? So,
yeah, this is one of 3 by-elections happening on February 25th, but easily the largest one. Jagmeet Singh's leadership is being staked on this, and if he doesn't win, well then that's going to give the Liberals quite a bit of help for the federal election in the fall.
Yep.
And if Lynn Tyler Thompson can manage to gain that support, and she's only going up from there, well then hopefully that wakes a whole bunch of Canadians up to just how seriously fed up a lot of us are with the Conservatives, the Liberals, and the New Democrats.
And also, I mean, for us, we have said in our first video that we really like Max because he's pro-free speech. He's willing to have people in his party who have different views than him. And the fact that he would be willing to choose an MP like Lynn would give us a lot of confidence in him politically to...
Yep. Yeah, Lynn Tyler Thompson actually said she tried to join the Conservative Party twice but was rejected both times because she is quite vocal about her anti-trans agenda. quote from the CBC, and she's quite pro-life. So the Conservatives rejected her on that basis. Bernier doesn't necessarily agree with her, but he's open to having the discussion within government, and that's quite the sign to see, and that at least 10% in a very, very liberal riding like that shows just how much Conservatives across Canada are waking up to this new party.
And now Andrew Scheer would not want to run Laura Lynn because of her views, and that CBC would go after her. Whereas Bernier doesn't seem to be so worried about what CBC thinks. So that's awesome.
Well, Mr. Scheer is focusing on special interest groups and voters and polling and all that fun stuff. The People's Party is focused on values and policies and actually having discussions and seeing what is correct for our country, not how do I please this group and this group and this group. And so that's why he'll take in anybody who agrees with his platform. His platform is strictly economic, not social policies. So he's open in that area. And it's really nice to see that.
Yep, I think that pretty much concludes what we were hoping to talk about today.
Agreed. Thank you for coming here to talk with me, Timothy. This has been the Controversial Canadians once again, signing off.